You don't need to spend money to get that dreamy cinematic bloom or glow. In fact, you don't even need plugins. Today, I'll teach you how to build your own glow effect in DaVinci Resolve using just 5 nodes. This is something most people only show you inside expensive courses or plugins, but you're getting it here for free. Let's begin. I'm working with ARRI Alexa ProRes clip. You can find free sample clips on ARRI's website. I'll leave the link in the description. The first thing we do is create a serial node for our base grade. Keep this clean, just your balance exposure, and look, this acts as the foundation before we build our glow. Once done, move on to the primary wheels. Before typing in the contrast value, I prefer to go to pivot and set the right amount of 18% gray for ARRI. It's 0.391. Some saturation exposure adjustment, and then little warm. And now add another serial node and give it a label Lighten plus base. We just replicate the first node here, go to the first node and Ctrl plus C, then paste it onto the second serial node. Now it's just so intense. So let's reduce the key output gain to half. Feels good. Alright. Now make sure to select the second node and move to primary wheel section and reduce mid-tone details all the way down and move to blur tab and pull all the way to top. Fine, now select the second serial node and right click, go to the composite mode and look for Lighten blend mode and hit left mouse button. We have created the base blur layer, but to gain more control over the blur adjustment, we will add 2 parallel nodes, one to control contrast and another to control brightness without affecting the blur. So let's label it dark plus blur. Now move to the effects library, select Gaussian blur and drag and drop it onto the dark blur node. Now the default blur strength is too intense, so let's reduce it to 0.225. Once that is done, return to the dark blur node, right click, go to composite mode and select overlay. The shadows are too deep, so let's go to the key output gain and reduce it as needed. That looks fine. Now add another node and label it bright plus blur. Select the dark plus blur node, copy the grade and paste it onto the bright plus blur node. Then right click the node, go to composite mode and choose add. It has become too bright, so I'm going to reduce the key output gain to my preference. The purpose of these 2 parallel control nodes is to help us create a flawless glow across all footage, so that it can be saved as a power grade and be ready to use whenever we need it for footage in any other project. Let's check the difference before and after the control blur nodes. Let's create the last node. The job of the last node is to bring back the sharpness we lost in the process, and don't worry, the bloom effect won't go away. Alright, now let's go to the blur tab and reduce the radius to 46. Cool, we've got our crisp sharpness back without affecting the glow we created. Let's check the difference between how it looked before the blur control and sharp nodes and the overall before and after. If you guys are enjoying this, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel and share the video with your filmmaker friends. Alright, let's grab a still image and save it as a power grade. Name it Pro Glow Filter. Now let's try the power grade on another random clip to see how it's working. I have selected this clip because it has some nice highlights. Go to the Pro Glow Filter power grade, right click and apply the grade. Once applied, we can control the glow using our control nodes. I will close the gallery and clip sections so we can have a nicer view. Let's try adjusting the control nodes until we are satisfied with the results. We can open the brightness or adjust the contrast to bring a dynamic look without losing the glow effect. And that's it. This is how we create pro cinematic glow effects as a power grade completely free. Let's take a look. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more pro stuff and tutorials.